to Creative Writing with Ashleigh. This virtual enrichment is brought to you by Center for Success. In today's video, we're going to be learning how to write a concrete poem. So concrete poetry is when a poem is written in the shape of the subjects of the poem subject. So an example of this would be if you were writing a poem about a dog, then the poem would be written into the shape of a dog. So there are typically no rules for a concrete poem. However, I'm going to challenge you guys to make your poems between 4 to 6 lines long and to include a simile. So a simile is when you compare two things using the words like or as. So an example of that would be, he is as tall as a giraffe. Or it could be, she swims like a fish. Now that we know what concrete poems are and what similes are, let's start writing our concrete poems. The first step to writing our concrete poems is to choose a topic. So we could choose a topic about our favorite hobby or interests or our favorite sport that we either like to watch or we like to play. So I'm going to write my poem about bowling because it's my favorite sport to play. Now the next step is to draw a picture of the subject of your poem. So I'm going to be drawing a bowling ball and a pin because that's what goes with bowling. But if you picked an interest like fishing, then maybe you would want to draw a fish. Or if you chose a sport or a hobby like running, then maybe you'd want to draw a shoe. So I'm going to start drawing my picture right now. Alright, so I have my piece of paper and my pencil, so I'm ready to draw. But I want to remember to draw really lightly because I'm actually going to be erasing my drawing later on after I add my words. I'm also going to want to remember to draw big enough to make sure that I have room to write my words. So here is my lightly drawn pin and a bowling ball. Alright, now let's get on to step 3. So now for step 3, we're going to be looking at our picture and we're going to be deciding what we want in our poem. And we're also going to be making sure we have that simile. So we have to have another piece of paper so that we can write our poem, and we're also still going to need our pencil. So I've already looked at mine a little bit, and I've already decided on what I'm going to be putting into here. So this is what I have so far. It says, shiny blue ball, as heavy as an elephant, rolling down the long lane towards 10 sparkling white pins. It will be a strike. I am going to win. So as you can tell, my poem is about bowling. My bowling ball is actually a blue bowling ball, so that's why I wrote that imagery in there. And then, as you can see, my simile is as heavy as an elephant, because a bowling ball is really heavy. And now, I also made sure I described everything that I could. So, I described the lane as being long, and then I also described the pins. There's 10 sparkling ones, and they're white. Well, they're sparkling white. And then, yeah, so that is my poem. And now I just have to add it to my drawing. And that will be step 4. So I'm going to get to that right now. Alright, so now I'm on step 4. And I am going to be adding this poem onto this paper. I know that might have been a little bit hard to actually read, but it'll be okay. I can read it to you. So I'm going to start on my ball because my first part of the poem is actually about the ball. So I'm going to make sure that I have shining blue ball as heavy as an elephant written into the shape. I'm going to start right here. Okay, so now I am done putting all my words into my shape. So now I just have to erase the outline that I drew of my shape so it'll only be my words left. Alright, so I'm going to do that really quick and I will show you how it looks after I'm done. Alright, so here is my final piece. As you can see, I erased the lines and it's just the words. And the words tell a story about, or a poem about bowling, and they also show a picture of bowling. So that is what concrete poetry is. I really hope you guys liked learning about it. So again, today we learned how to write a concrete poem. Please comment below with a picture of your concrete poem and share your feedback about what you enjoyed and what you would like to see more of. Thank you for sharing your time with Center for Success. We are so grateful for this opportunity to be part of your life and to share this new form of community with you. Bye, and I'll see you guys next time.